All right, Zoe Nowicki, we have a fight announcement. I'm incredibly excited about this. It is on the same card as Sierra Buxton. It looks like we're going to have 8 weeks. You're going to be fighting Yenisi Alcantara. There's a great chance I just butchered that nickname. But for the people watching at home, tell us, first of all, talk about your last fight. Let's recap the fight that you just went through because you had your MMA debut, and then we'll talk about this fight.
So on October 1st, I fought Rana Gross, who was a super credentialed wrestler. I had about a 6-week fight camp. I felt super confident going through all of it. I had a little bit of a mental, not breakdown, but doubts about 2 weeks out. And then I got over that and I went into it very confident, and it was a great fight. Pretty dominant fight. A lot of wrestling, cage work, but I put it away, so...
The one thing I was most impressed with is you followed and executed the game plan almost exactly as we discussed all camp. Like how we said the fight was going to go is exactly how the fight went. Mm-hmm. How were you able to perform so well in your MMA debut against a 3-time World Team USA wrestler? Like how were you able to execute almost as if it was just a training session?
I think just the level of competition I've been at for years, all that experience, winning another national championship, getting second at World Team Trials. I just had a lot of confidence going into this fight. And the rate that I was growing at in MMA gave me so much confidence. I could see it. People were telling me about it. The energy in this gym is amazing and just naturally boosts your confidence. So
you're an MMA fighter now, girl. How does that sound? How does that feel? What was it like for any wrestler that maybe has a dream of transitioning MMA? What was it like walking out to the cage for the first time? Just anything you'd like to say about that before we talk about this upcoming fight?
It felt amazing. It felt so natural. I was waiting for all these nerves to come because it was so new, and the nerves came, but not as heavy and as scary as I thought. I was just so excited. And I knew I belonged there. I could feel it.
So now this next fight, first of all, we knew, okay, booking you a fight is going to be a nightmare. You just beat a 3-time World Team member. She's a stud. You beat her in her hometown. Mm-hmm. You traveled to Madison, Wisconsin, beat her in her hometown at the promotion of the gym she trains for. So it's like, how are we going to book you another fight? Well, we found a girl that did her first fight 5 years ago. She's undefeated. She's 2-0. Again, if we messed up your name, Yenisi, we apologize. Yenisi Alcantara, really tough girl. What were your initial thoughts when I told you about the fight? And, just what are you feeling like leading up to this? We're going to have an 8-week camp to take on a 2-0 undefeated girl who has been fighting in the fight game for 6 years.
Mm-hmm. When I initially heard about it, I was excited. So excited. You sent me the message. You told me just that little clip you just said about her, and I said, I'm ready. I'm ready. My jiu-jitsu is excelling. My striking is excelling at a very fast rate. My wrestling is great. I just feel super confident. I really feel like I could step in there with about anyone and do my best. So...
That's the thing that's so surprising. I can attest to the fact that your only response to me, I sent you this huge thing to consider with this opponent, with all the fears, with the feeling in your gut that you get. And you know what you said? I'm ready. Mm-hmm. That right there can't be taught. That is a self-belief that very few people have. So let's drop the details. Talk about, the location. You don't have to say the venue or anything like that, but the location, the date, the information for everybody that's going to want to tune in. If you know it, if not, I'll fill in the gaps.
It's in Knoxville, Tennessee on January 6th. We're fighting at 125. I do not know the venue, and I know you know the promotion.
Yes, so. It's Aries Fighting Series, and the name of the venue is actually hilarious. It's called Cotton Eye Joe's. It's like a huge auditorium that sometimes holds different events, but they have the cage in the middle and the crowd goes all the way around. It's a pretty cool place. I've been there once before, or maybe twice with our fighters. So, Zoe, one more thing I want to ask you about. You come from a college wrestling room, which is just a grind, and it's a bunch of savages, and you've already had to learn teamwork, character, hard work. What is it about this environment that has been growing you, or like that's made you feel so confident in MMA? Because a lot of wrestlers, when they transition, they like to wait like 6 months, a year, or further before they even really feel confident in their skills. You're already glowing with the energy of like, listen, I don't care if you were giving me a pro debut. I'm going to show up. I'm ready. What is it about your teammates or the environment or anything that is giving you this confidence in a brand new sport?
Everyone wants to be here, so I've gotten really close with our female squad, and we just have such a well-rounded group. People that are really higher level in jiu-jitsu, striking, and even, the guys, they have strong suits, and they're there, and they want to help, and they want to work hard and improve. Like, no one is making them be here. They want to be here, and that is so inspiring to me. And just the balance of everything, it's amazing here.
And people don't understand the girls that we have coming up.
Yeah, we have Kate Johnson, amazing at jiu-jitsu. Wow. Fallon, purple belt in jiu-jitsu. She's great. A phenomenal
Kate
striker.
Johnson, 2-0. Fallon Johnson, 1-0. Keep going.
And then Sierra Buxton, she's
savage.
Amazing striker.
19 years old, savage.
Yep.
She's about to fight for a title on the same card as you. Tiffany, who just won her MMA fight. Ashley, a 4-year wrestler at Cumberland's that's on the come up. I mean, it's Sydney, who dominated her MMA debut. We have an army of girls. I'm sure there's girls that I didn't even name in that quick thing, but it's unbelievable. The squad that is being built here of girls, they're gonna be terrifying. So just anything else you'd like to say to family, friends, former wrestling teammates, anything at all about this fight, any messages you'd like to give, something you'd like to say to an opponent, anything, and then we'll wrap this video up.
Yeah, there's so many thank yous I could give to all my teammates in the wrestling room who have made me confident, all the coaches who have built me up to this point and told me that I can do anything I want to do, my parents who are always there for me and so excited to see me on this journey and have so much belief in me and can talk to me on hours on end about it all. All I have to say is I am so excited for this fight, and I am ready to dominate and show what I've been learning. So.
Well, there we go. Aries Fighting Series, January 6th, Knoxville, Tennessee. You'll be able to watch the stream online. It is Zoe Nowicki taking on an undefeated girl, and Sierra Buxton going for the 145 title. Let's go.